Hey guys, I just want to go over the Errant Backpack and the accessories that I actually bought and how much space they interact with each other and how much space they take within the backpack and what else can you put and see how the whole thing comes together, and see also what are the limitations if you add certain things and what you can put and what you cannot put. Just to go over, I have two Errant backpacks. One is the slate blue with auxiliary, and I also have a CB1 and MK2 camera case. I also have a black Errant. I also have a port kit, the Hydra pack, and the thermal insert. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start with the Errant slate blue with the CB1, just because I have already set up with all my photo gear and things like that. So for the start, I just want to go over that on the very top, it's actually really hard to open and close, but I was able to only add one of my mirrorless camera, which is the Sony A9. If I can find that. As you can see, there is a Sony A9 there. And I tried with this lens, I only have a 24mm prime, but because when I try to put a Sony 105, it kind of protrude a little bit like this, and so when I try to insert it, it's slamming on the eyepiece and I'm not comfortable doing that. So with this, it's a little bit tucked in and it has enough room, so I'm okay with this setup. But I'm only able to put the camera and the 24mm. There is a little bit of room inside, but not enough for lens, maybe a couple of filters and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this, and I'm gonna show you what's the inside from the back. And as you can see, I also I'm able to fit a laptop, my work laptop, and the camera case. With the camera case, I'm able to fit 4 lenses, and these are the 12 to 24, 24 to 105, the 35 2.8, and the 85 1.8. I'm able to put 4 lenses. I don't know if you can fit anymore, but this is the best way I can figure it out to put all 4 lenses. As you can see, there's no padding here because I don't have enough room between these two, but I'm okay with that because they're both protected. So that's part of it. And just want to let you know, if you have this setup like this and you have the camera on top, the lenses on the bottom, and laptop, this side pocket, if I can get this side pocket, it's not enough to fit a 40-ounce hydro flask. I already tried, so I'm not going to try to do it again, but I just want to let you know, you can probably fit something smaller, like maybe a Nalgene bottle, and obviously a tripod. You can try to do that, but that's the interaction on this. As you can see, I already made a video on this, but as you can see, the auxiliary pack hook, it just unhooks by itself. But that's besides the point. We already made a video. A few people already made videos about this, but so that's the interaction on this, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And now we can go to the regular Errant without this camera kit. So let's start with the thermal insert and see how much you can fit. You can actually fit 6 cans of sodas, or in my case, beers. And we'll go over how much what we can insert on this. Also, the way how the port kit works, if you attach them, if you unattach them, they actually insert in two ways. This first port kit, I don't know what it's called, this the first half, it insert to the nipple clipper. And the next one is this part right here, actually insert and snap into place by this button snaps, or I don't know what you call it. If you have it this way, just want to let you know that especially if you have this filled, you won't be able to access the inside through here. Maybe if you jam your hand there, you might be able to, but it'll restrict your access from the top. So you're gonna have to open it from the side or from the back. And as you can see, with that back open, these are the port kits, so it takes about that much space. So let's see what it's going to take if we insert the thermal insert. Okay, so what's good about the thermal inserts, which is I really like, they have a handle at the bottom and the top. So if you insert it from the bottom or top up, okay, so you got that in, and with that said, that's how much space it takes. So you probably have a few more liters that you can put on here, which is probably code or anything else. Now I'm gonna try to actually do this and see if it's gonna work. I'm gonna try to use my laptop, or try to put my laptop and see if it's going to snap into place. But you can see here it's already tight, so let's see if that's going to work. Okay. Oh, it's a little tight. Oh, it works. So it fits it up, so you can actually bring beer to work and nobody would even know. But that's how it looks. Again, we can add this. Let me remove the laptop. One thing for sure, guys, is that the Hydro Pack, when I bought this, I really thought it came with the platypus, or the actual water bladder that came, or that you can buy with like the Camelback and things like that. But it didn't. It doesn't come with it. You can use it and it goes inside. I actually didn't use it that way, and because I have other Camelbacks that I would rather use over this to just insert into the Errant. However, I have used this as a regular roll top backpack to carry. Like it's a very light carry, so you can put shoes, or in my instance, I've actually bought my dog food in here, and this is where I use it. It's the roll top. So you can use this for something else. It doesn't have to be the Hydro Pack, but if you're thinking to use a Hydro Pack for this, I do not recommend it. I would rather get something else like a Camelback. But so guys, that's the interaction of the accessories and how much space it takes. Actually, one more thing. Let me see here. Got it. I also have the EDC kit. See if it fits in here. No. Well, if you don't put anything on here, it'll probably fit into the internal pocket. You see this pocket? You can probably put this in, but if it's not as much, however, if you do have it, if you have it filled, it's not gonna fit in here, so you're better off just putting it in between this. But that's basically the space that you can have within the Errant. You can put a laptop in it and keep the beer inside and cool. But that's about it on the Errant. Comment below and see what other interaction you want me to do, or you want me to try a combination. But I'll go ahead and hopefully this helps for you guys. One thing I noticed actually when I use this from work, and I already complained about it, but this part right here, which I always think it's always been useless, and it's still, I think it's always useless. Every time I try to grab something from here, especially with my right hand, I was grabbing a cookie box that I had over here, and my knuckle keeps hitting the corner of this, so you just have to be careful, or like relearn yourself how to grab something from the inside so this doesn't hit. But if this particular magnetic clip here is not here, I don't think it'll hurt the backpack. I think it'll work better without it. So that way you don't need this. So anyways, guys, hope that helps. Hopefully you guys got some good info from here. Let me again comment down below and see what you guys want to see for the next video about the accessories interaction. But that's all the accessories that I have. You guys have a good day. Bye.